Hello everyone. So how about we make a bracelet from the Curated Bead Box supplies. So I started making it with these duo style, the pink and gray duo style, but there weren't enough. So I took it apart and I think I'm going to use these, I think I'm going to use a combination of them, of the labradorite and the labradorite style and the duo style. And hopefully that'll work. So I'm using, I think it's 6-pound Fireline. I'd actually rather be using Fireline, but I figure more people have access to fishing line. I'm using, it's right here, 6-pound. Actually, the brand is Omniflex. It's like $1.99, I think, at Walmart. Bought it a while ago. Yeah, so I'm not even going to bother putting a stop bead on. I'm going to pick up a seed bead, a labradorite style, a seed bead, a duo style. Oops. Just try to keep them on our needle there. Now these are the 8mm, so it's going to be a good size bracelet. Seed bead, a labradorite style, and as soon as I get this on, a seed bead and a duo style. I'm going to bring them all down if I can. Of course I got tangled up. Why wouldn't I? I just want you to know this is like my 5th try at making this video. So, yeah. I mean, it just isn't working out for some reason. But I wasn't in the, when you're in a funk, like things don't seem to work out. And that's where I was yesterday, and I haven't tried it yet today, so we will see what happens, right? Sorry for the noise. So one of my lights went out, so I ordered a new bulb of my lamps. So at least I still have this other one, but I think the bulb was costing more than the lamp originally cost. Isn't that always the way, though? So, yeah, it's Monday. It's Martin Luther King Day. He's actually one of my favorite people. So, I just, my head's in another space lately. Yeah, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to use this. Because, yeah, that's where I'm at with it. I'm kind of done. I'm kind of done. I've had nothing but problems trying to make it with this. Ouch. So, it's going. Ta-ta. I'll just use Fireline. You guys can use whatever you have. Because I tell you what, to try to get 6-pound Fireline is like, yeah, good luck with that. So, I think I'll use the smoke. So I'm using 4-pound. Smoke, Fireline. And I'm using the smoke because the beads are dark. Oh, most of them. Okay, where's my needle? Oh boy. I'm telling you. Yeah. I believe that's my needle. Yes. I'm not using that one. I broke. That's what happened the first time. I broke the needle and the fishing line, because that's one of these big eye needles. Trying to get it through a seed bead, which wasn't happening because I was using at that point 12-pound fishing line and the needle, the big eye needle. So yeah, that didn't work out quite right. Where's my little thingy? It's probably right in front of my face. Yeah, here it comes. Here comes trouble. That's his middle name. Right? No. You cannot have that. There you go. Don't swat me. I don't care if you stay there, just don't swat me. Except that people can't see what I'm doing here, you know. Alright, let me get this needle threaded so you don't have to wait. I'll be right back. Of course, you realize that his goal is to make this as impossible as possible. Does that even make sense? Alright, let's try that again. I'm going to pick up a seed bead. Yes, I do love you. I do. But you're in the way, sweetie. A labradorite bead. And yes, he's had attention all day. All day. A seed bead. A duo style bead. Not that you would think that. A seed bead. A labradorite style bead. Oh boy. A seed bead. And a duo style bead. Now, we're going to bring that down to the bottom of our thread. And we're going to That will now have cat breath on it, by the way. I'm going to leave about, I don't know, about a 12-inch tail. And I'm going to tie this in a knot. Gotta love it. He's getting mad at me. I was here first and he's getting mad at me. Can you imagine that? One more time. Just doing an overhand knot. And no matter how close I bring this tray to me, and how much I move the camera, he's going to make sure that he's in the way. Okay? Don't eat the thread. Oh my gosh. This is not your dental floss. Go away. No. Kid sucks. Why are you being like that? Hey. So, I'm just going to go through the beads around till I get to... You can actually do 2 circles if you want, because this is thin enough. Till I get to the bead opposite my tail, because I really don't want my tail in the way besides the cat. Yeah? Why are you biting me? Is there a reason? That's what I thought. Alright, so I'm at that bead now. Okay? So, you'll be coming out a labradorite style bead. So, after that, you'll pick up a seed bead, a duo style bead, a seed bead, a labradorite style bead, a seed bead, and a duo style bead, and another seed bead. So I'll bring it down and I'll show you what you should have on your thread. That's what your thread should look like. And then we're coming out of this side of the bead. Sorry, we're going to go into this side of the bead. Sorry it's so close. It's not normally this close because I get to do it, you know, on my beading tray. Normally. And then, because we're already in position, whoops. We're already in position 2. We're going to pick up 4 seed beads. Sorry. My hand is casting a shadow on my beads. A crackle style, the 4mm crackle style beads. So I don't know if you got the green ones like I did. It will probably work with the charcoal colored ones as well. I don't see why not. But this would look prettier. I think this would look prettier than the charcoal ones, but I could be wrong. So you're going to pick up 4 seed beads, one of the little 4mm crackle style beads, and another 4 seed beads. Sorry. Then we're coming out of this end. We're going to go across to the opposite labradorite style bead of the previous little section here. So here's my tail. We're going to go into this bead by the tail. And what that's going to do, if I can get it to cooperate, that is, it will make a little, should make, should make a little line across our beads here. Like that. So now what we're going to do, we're going to pull that tight so that this segment here is tight, because we don't want that too loose. Now I tried doing this, just doing these segments first and then going back, and it was way too loose. It didn't sit right, so. Okay, so we're going to pick up another 4 seed beads. Then we're going to go into our, what is it, 4mm crackle bead? I think it's 4mm. Ouch. Just like that. Then we're going to pick up another 4 seed beads. And we're going to go into the opposite end of the bead that we originally came out of. So, let me get my tail, let me get that out of the way. So, we came out of here, we're going to go into this end. And what that's going to do is give you that. It looks prettier with just the duo style beads, but what are you going to do? So this is what you should have so far. I don't know why that isn't sitting right now. You know why it isn't sitting right now? Because I picked up 5 beads on the first try. Let me undo that. I'll be back. Okay, just threw some beads on the floor. No, that's why. So, actually I got lucky. It was only the last one that I put in, so I didn't have to take the whole thing out, which is a beautiful thing. And I got him to move besides, which is another beautiful thing. But now I have to tighten this up, which isn't always easy. Are you even? Yeah, you are recording. Okay. So, yep. You know, you ever get the feeling that this bracelet just doesn't want to be made? That's kind of what it's starting to feel like to me. You ever get things like that? Like something will give you such a trying time that you wonder if it's even worth trying to do it? All right. Yay. So that's what it should look like. I gotta move you over so I can get him out of the way. All right. So now we're going to come through these 3 beads. And this bead. Which is a labradorite style bead. Then we're going to pick up the same thing as before, a seed bead, a duo style bead, a seed bead, oops, a labradorite style bead, a seed bead, a duo style bead, and a seed bead. Going into the opposite end of the bead we came out of. Yes, my work is all twisted, I know that. Used to doing this with smaller beads. Okay, so this is where we are now. We're making the 3rd unit of our bracelet. So again, we're going to pick up 4 seed beads. Oh, that's too big. One of the crackle style. And another 4 seed beads. And we're going to go into the opposite end of the bead, opposite the one we're coming out of again. Your head is beautiful, but people cannot see. So we're coming out of here. I'm going to go into here. Get socks. No. Oh, you brat. Let go. Let go. Okay, you got dental floss. Yummy. Just saying. I know, I'm crazy. Okay, so we're coming out of here. We're going to pick up another 4 seed beads. Good thing I am not giving this to anybody. Alright, and we're going to go back into our crackle bead, which kind of, you know what, they kind of remind me of a little bit, that goldstone. They sparkle like that. Yes, even with Fireline, there are issues. And I didn't wax it either. Usually I wax it. Just didn't wax it this time. The wax definitely prevents some knots, without a doubt. Alright, let's see here. Okay. We're going to pick up another 4 seed beads after I get my tail out of the way there. And go back into the bead we originally came out of. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. I know my hands are dry, sorry. Okay, so we're going to go, it's come out of this one, we're going to come out of this one. I mean, go into that one. Oh my goodness. So, this is how it should look so far. Minus the, here we go, space there. And we're just going to repeat that all the way down till you get to the size that you need for your wrist. I'll be back when I get there. Sorry, forgot. We have to go up the sides of these two and into that bead that's directly across from where we're coming out of. Yay! Kitty cat left. I could do this normally. Okay, so now I'll be back. Just remember, pick up a seed bead, a duo style, a seed bead, a labradorite style, a seed bead, a duo style. You know, alternate the bigger beads with, while you're, you know, can't even get this out. All right, a seed bead and then another seed bead and then a seed bead and your other larger bead and then a seed bead and another. You're always going to have 3 larger beads and 4 seed beads. If you don't have all 4 seed beads, you need to make sure you do. Okay, so I will be back when I get to the size I need for my wrist. And I'll show you how to add the clasp. Okay, so I'm finally at the end of my bracelet here. I'm going to add 8 seed beads. Yeah, those things. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. And I'm going to go around there. Yeah, I'm going to make this a little bit, yeah. So I'm going to reinforce that. I'm going to finish this after I do the clasp, so. Alright, so I know it's a little wonky. I need should have used stronger Fireline. Alright, so I'm going to go up 3 beads. 3 of the seed beads. I'm going to add 2 I'm going to use these things, magnetic clasps, because I have them. Alright, so I'm going to pick up, if all you have is what they gave you, pick up your, add 2, you actually don't have to add 2, you can just pick up 4 seed beads, and pick up your, jump ring, and then go down into, I'm going to skip 2, and go down 3, go down into the last 3. Go back through that big bead there, and I'm going to reinforce that clasp because that would most likely be my weakest point, would be my clasp. Now I should have, but I didn't, used wire guardians. You don't have to do that either. You know, if you have the 4 seed beads, you don't have to worry about your thread because the jump ring will be going around the seed beads anyway. Okay, so I'm coming out of here. I'm going to pick up, I'm going to try 2 seed beads, see how that works out, and go into that seed bead there and that seed bead there. Yeah, no. Nope. 1 would be enough, I think. So I'm going to backtrack out of there. And through that last seed bead, and just add the 1 seed bead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I did that again, did I? I'll be back. I have to remove my thread. Okay, sorry. Let's grab 1 seed bead, see how that works out. That should do it. I was going to add stuff to the side, but I'm thinking that just the seed beads, adding a seed bead in between the 2 that are on the bottom there would be enough. Stop eating that. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you. Yeah, like I was saying before, I think some bracelets just don't want to be made. And this is kind of one of them. Alright, I'm thinking on the sides there, you should probably add 2 seed beads, because it looks a little loose. Here we go again. I gotta take my thread out. I think I threaded this needle, I don't know, 5 times. Maybe 6. On to number 7. Between the thread getting stuck and twisted and knots and whatnot. I'm telling you. Where there's a will, there's a way. It's just mind over who's going to have the bigger will, me or the bracelet. Ha ha ha. Me. Okay, let's try 2 seed beads on the side. I was going to add one of these, but it looks a little... Am I coming out of that seed bead? It doesn't, like, look right to me. Maybe it does this time around. Yeah, I like it this time around. Maybe that's why the other bracelet didn't want to be made. So I would use either a heavier fire line, or if your monofilament cooperates with you, because these are heavy beads, you know. So because I'm only using a 4-pound fire line, so that's not really enough for the weight of the beads. Oh, crap. Did you see what I did? You see what I did? Back out with the thread again. Oh my gosh. It's been one of those days. 2 days, actually. I have tried this bracelet and tried this bracelet. It just doesn't want to... It's like it doesn't want to be made. If that makes any sense to anybody. Normally, when I'm in a funk, I don't want to make anything because I don't want, like, those vibrations to be on whatever I'm making. Like, if I'm not in a good mood, I don't want to crochet something as a gift, because then I feel all those vibrations are going into the project that I made, or bracelet, whatever, you know what I'm saying. So, I know, I'm kind of weird, and again, off comes the thread. I'm just weird like that. Can't explain it. So, we're up here. And the cat's gonna mess with the door. My clothes are in the dryer. They're done. It's just towels, so I'm not worried about them being wrinkled because it's just towels.